place.
No, I never said
Yes, you most certainly
No,
did.
I didn't. Dingbat, listen. I said, Brooke, is your mother speaking for you? Do you want to be my face? Girls out the room.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Out the
even-
room.
Get away from me.
Girls, out of the room. Right now. Girls, out of the room. Out of the room. Now. That is not pleasant to watch back. That was my student. I cared about her and her children. I was at the Holy Communion parties and the birthday parties, and yes, she snapped. I was just doing my job. Okay, so what happened after that? What happened before that? There's a couple people standing around watching that knew exactly what was going on. So we're in Pittsburgh, right? And Kalani, who was on Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition as well, JoJo's roommate, was shooting the show when Maddie came alone to visit me, to stay with me in LA, no mom, and to do stuff in LA, shop and eat and go out and come to the show. And I taught Kalani and Maddie a duet with Gianna and I taught a duet. And then Kalani came to Pittsburgh so they could compete that duet at a regular competition, Jump, a big, advanced, high-end competition in Pittsburgh. They won. They won the whole duet trio competition. Yes. Kalani got on a bus with the other kids. The moms acted like they didn't know she was there. She was there the whole time. She was on the bus. And Miss Melissa, sneaky, knew the whole time that they were doing that duet. Because my studio was going to Sheer Nationals, and I wanted that duet to qualify to get to go, period. That was it. So they all they act like nothing's going on. They don't know anything. Abby's the big sneak. She did it. They all know. The kids certainly knew. But Kelly didn't want her kid competing against Kalani and Maddie. That was it, right there. That's what happened. But after that, I did not press charges against Kelly. The state of New York did. The city of the Bronx proceeded with that. And what did that mean? Well, that meant that I had to travel to New York City 3 times. 3 times I went, and 3 times it got postponed, the hearing, after we sat there all day. Now, I had the expense of flying to New York City, staying in a hotel. I had to see a Broadway show or 2, and I was gonna shop and eat and buy rhinestones and appliques and headpieces and fabric to take back to the studio. So the state of New York pressing charges against Kelly cost me about 15 grand. Yes. And then Kelly sued me for $5 million. She hit me. And then it got thrown out of court. And then Paige, she had her daughter, her 13-year-old daughter, who didn't even know what day it was, sue me for another $5 million. Don't yay. What are you yaying about? And when that happens and they throw it out of court, it's all peachy keen, but it costs me money with my attorneys, $162,000. She's nuts. She shouldn't have done that. She should have just said, I'm pulling my kids out, and walked away. But what are you gonna do? She snapped. Did I snap? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I think I was always yelling at people. She should have been ready for it. Yes. And Kira, I'm gonna throw this out here. So Kira, they made her have that wart removed off of her face. Not only once, to get on Dance Moms. But then it came back. She had to have it done again. They made her do that to get on the show.